everyone, Thempire here with the first react with the new VTuber model and new overlay. Aren't you excited? It's Master Duel. Boo! No, I'm kidding. Oh, y'all know that Master Duel is my favorite game. But there is a new Forbidden Limited list, and I want to check it out because it seems like it's a pretty hefty one, at least. There's like several cards on here. So let's check it out. This is for October 9th, so not too far away. Let's see what's changing here. There's a lot of things that I would like to change, but mostly it's Max C. I would like Max C to go. We have finally gotten hits to it in the OCG, but the cards that precipitated that hit have not reached Master Duel yet. We have not got a hit to Fua Ross, or we have not received in Master Duel, I mean, Fua Ross or Perulia. And I think you need both of those for Master Duel to actually kill the bug. What are we expecting to hit here? Yugioh, certainly. Yugioh certainly is going to be hit. Other than that, Fire King? Snake Eye Fire King? I don't know. It's the format is a lot more open than it is in the TCG. The only reason I don't like Master Duel is because of Master Duel's gacha system, if I'm being frank. So like at this point, I mean, the Master Duel format, like I guess Max C also, Max C plus the gacha format are really the only things that keep me from playing Master Duel instead of TCG. Whereas instead I'm just playing Elestrals. Let's take a look though. Primeval Planet Perlerino. Primeval Planet Perlerino. Man, we are going to hit every single Tier Limits card before we ever even think of hitting Kit Kalos. Kit Kalos will never die. I feel like you could have kept most of these cards if you just hit Kit Kalos. You wouldn't have to hit them nearly so hard. Like, you'd still have to hit them, sure. Like, you'd have to probably just have them all at one. But you wouldn't have to ban Perlerino. You do, however, have to ban Nightmare Corruptor Ibli and Jowgen the Spiritualist. Glad to see these guys gone. I wasn't thinking about the fact that you still have these awful Floodgate cards. And of course the TCG still has these too. So Jowgen, Jowgen is a card you can actually summon off of Sanctifier Dragon. So you can do branded Sanctifier stuff with it. Awful. Get this guy out of here. Frankly, I still think Sanctifier needs to go, but Jowgen going is good too. Ibli you can to run in almost any deck as long as you can get this card out on the field and get it on and then use it as link material. It's disgusting. It's awful. And with Master Duel in particular, with the best of one format, you are not going to be running Lingaribo to clear it. So I think in particular in Master Duel, Ibli definitely has to go. It should probably go in the TCG as well, but in Master Duel it absolutely has to go. Let's see what else here. Cards to be limited: Poplar and Pachycephala. Why limit it? What does limiting this do that banning it wouldn't do? Like what reason do you have to limit this instead of ban it? I don't know. But Poplar to 1 could be very impactful. We already have a ton of hits to Snake Eyes in Master Duel. Poplar limit really reduces some of the repeatability and some of your starters, because Poplar, while it is generally speaking an extender in the deck as part of your combo, a Garnet almost, it is also a starter. Like, it's also just a starter. It's like a Garnet you can also just summon to start. It's crazy. Kieran being semi-limited, this makes sense, actually. This is one of the few ones that actually makes sense to semi-limit. Kieran has a high repeatability. Semi-limiting Kieran makes it so that that repeatability is reduced. There is a world of difference between 2 Kieran and 3 Kieran. So I think that actually is a fairly impactful semi-limit, one of the few that actually makes sense in my mind. Phantom of Yubel. Why? Just limit it. Gold Sark. Stop doing this. Stop bringing Gold Sark back. It's just Foolish Burial for banished decks. Why are you doing this? Dark Beckoning Beast and Opening of Spirit Gates, I guess. I think this is actually worse than just limiting Opening of the Spirit Gates. I feel like limiting Opening of the Spirit Gates makes more sense than semi-limiting Dark Beckoning Beast and Opening of Spirit Gates, even though theoretically it makes the same number of cards. But because of the way you do this, there's more repeatability. Remember, Opening of Spirit Gates leads into Dark Beckoning Beast, which leads into Spirit Gates. If you limit Spirit Gates, there's only one of those, right? That doesn't make any sense. The fact that Phantom Yubel, Dark Beckoning Beast, and Opening of Spirit Gates are all semi-limited really only makes sense in a world where you're using a Duel Link style ban list, where everything that's semi-limited you can only use anything that's semi-limited at one. I'm not explaining this well. You can only use 2 copies of any semi-limited card. That's the way to explain it. Sorry. Which it still feels like that's what Master Duel is designing their format around. Is like a Duel Link style ban list? It seems strange to me. What are we removing the limit on? Colossus. Ugh. Whatever. Water Enchantress. Why has she been on the list for so long? Change of Heart. Okay. It's fine. I know it's fine. It just feels wrong. Eradicator Epidemic Virus. Fine. Chaos Face. Fine. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, this is interesting. I like a lot of the hits on here, honestly. I mean, I'm fine with the Perlarino hit. I think the hit should have been Kit Kalos, but I understand the hesitancy to hit Kit Kalos when you need Kit Kalos to make Rukalos. I get it. I just think it's bad. I think you could just force them to use King of the Swamp to make Rukalos. It's fine. The TCG has been fine with it. It's been fine. But otherwise, like, ban Ibli, Jaugen, hit the Pachycephalo and Poplar. Even semi-limit Kieran. I'm like, yeah. I mean, the rest of the semi-limits are like, but if they weren't going to be hit harder anyways, then I'd rather them be semi-limited than not, I suppose. And then the things coming off are mostly fine. I don't like the virus cards design-wise, but I understand that they're not great. And Colossus I don't like, but he's not seeing a lot of play yet. He will. Once the Ritual Beast support comes out, he will. But for now, he's not. And I understand why they're removing him from the list. Gotta say, though, for a Master Duel ban list, which I usually think are pretty doo-doo dog shit, this is a nice one. Like, this is probably in the top 10, I would say. Even though I feel like the format wasn't even all that bad. That's the funny thing. Is like, I feel like the Master Duel ban lists are really bad, but then the format just kind of corrects itself, weirdly enough. I think sometimes people just get bored. But it's like also every once in a while they just have a really good ban list, like the one that really hit Snake Eyes pretty hard. I guess that was actually 2 ban lists in a row that had like little hits to Snake Eyes, but they hit it enough times where it finally got down, and then it was actually a pretty open up format. Although Yubel started dominating it, and I think these hits don't really seem like enough. But I also don't think Yubel was so dominant that it needed to be hit super hard either. So, we'll see. Very interested to see how this shapes up. Very interested to not play any of this because I don't want to play Master Duel. Sorry. If it was cheaper to do, I would. But the game's a little rich for my taste. Stupid gotcha ass fuck ass game. No. I'm kidding. What I'm stopping doing is I'm stopping doing the Master Quest series. So this is like my official announcement on the channel, by the way. I guess that the Master Quest series, no more of that. But that's because that forced me to play it so much that I got tired of it. I think in short bursts, Master Duel is plenty fine. The only problem is that in short burst, Master Duel is going to be very hard to keep up with as far as like getting the required gems to have a decent deck, which is unfortunate for me. But it is what it is. I'll simply play Elestrals if it gets bad. I'll just save up gems until I have enough to play a deck, and I'll play Elestrals in the meanwhile. I guess. Yeah, I think this list is pretty good. Let me know if I'm wrong though. Maybe I'm wrong and this list is a fuck ass list for a fuck ass game. I'm being mean again. And let me know about down below what you think of the list. Maybe you agree, maybe you don't. Let me know. Like I said, I think it's a decent list. I'll see you in the next one. Hopefully there'll be some new TCG reveals and we can really dig our fingers into some fun stuff. I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hey there, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I've got a lot more for you if you want them. Just hit that subscribe button and ring the bell to get notifications. I'd also appreciate if you left me a like and a comment and maybe shared the video around with your friends. You can also follow me on all the usual social media sites. Just check out my website in the description below for more info. My videos are funded by my patrons and YouTube members whose names you'll see scrolling by in these credits here. For just $1 a month, you too can find yourself here, trapped in my end screen for all eternity. In particular, I'd like to thank Haru Hayes, Fleekill, Frog Prince Michael, and Jeremiah Coatney. A big thanks to all my other patrons and to my little community as a whole. Remember to be kind to yourselves, be kind to others, and have a wonderful whatever time it is for you. Bye.